Hello YouTube, in this video I'm going to be talking about how to render GIFs and WebM files in Camtasia Studio. This can be useful for if you want to have your screencast as an image. You can upload them to other sites that only support images, or if for whatever reason if you want to have WebM files on your website instead of embedded videos, you can do that. Yeah, I guess it makes it a little easier to save. So let's hop right into it. I've got my clip on the timeline already. I didn't use one of my screen recordings because I wanted to cut down on render time. So let's go up to the produce and share. You're going to want to drag down and select custom production settings. Go to next, and you're going to want to have GIF animated file selected, and then go to next. Now these settings here, ideally you would want to leave these both at automatic, but if you're uploading your GIF to a site that has file limit sizes, you're probably going to need to mess around with these. I exported this 10-second video, and with the default settings it was like 6-7 megabytes, which is generally going to be too large depending on where you're uploading it. The best way to reduce the size, it's also going to reduce the quality. Keep that in mind. This is why I like using WebMs more, which we're going to get to later, is dragging this down to about the frame rate down to about 10. These render pretty quick, so when they're these small, so you can mess around with it. If it's still a little too large, you can. I wouldn't recommend reducing it past 10, but if it's on the small side, you can go back up to 15. If not, you can stick with 10. And for the colors, you can generally leave these automatic unless your file's huge. And if you are reducing these, I really would not recommend going below 64 because it is not going to look pretty. So once you got your settings ready, you're going to want to go to next, 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 and finish. Sorry for that less than smooth transition. I just wanted to cut you out of the rendering. So here's our GIF. A little lower quality than the original video. Actually, a bit noticeably more if you look at the sky. This is part of the reason, actually not, well, yeah, it's maybe the main reason why I prefer WebMs, which is what we're going to get into now. Camtasia, unfortunately, at this point does not have an option to directly export to WebM, so you're going to have to use conversion software or an online converter. I have this website right here, onlineconvert.com. You can click the link that's playing in the lower right-hand corner, and that will take you to the video I did covering this website, but it's pretty straightforward to use. I'd recommend watching the video anyway, just because it goes over all the different things you can do on the site. You can use, like I said, going back to the desktop software. Unfortunately, Media Coder doesn't support converting to just from WebMs, so I went with the old, Format Factory, excuse me. So that doesn't support it, so I went with the old standby Media Coder, which allows you to do it. But I'm not going to be showing you how to do that here, just because it's like I said, it's pretty self-evident how to do that. And if you are having trouble, there's plenty of other videos made by other people. Now, if you want to convert a screencast into WebM, I would really not recommend going from GIF to WebM because it's going to look like just dog shit. Just export as MP4 and then go from MP4 to WebM. It's going to look a lot better. I'm going to go to Browse. This is the MP4 I already rendered ahead of time. And I'm going to go down to Convert File. And once again, be prepared for another less than smooth transition. Alright, our file's ready to go. I'm just going to open it up for your benefit. Look at that. Look at how much better that looks. See? That's why I said GIFs caveman shit. That's you should really be doing WebM. Hopefully Camtasia in their next release will have an option to allow you to export WebMs. But in the meantime, this is easy enough. Well, I hope you liked my video tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter. And thank you for watching.